Okay. I haven't had a chance to play Faeria much lately. I've been actually streaming a lot for Project COE on a game I will be streaming on this channel as well. Our Mellow. Really good game, plus have some other stuff. So we're going to share the wealth, even though try to play much of this game as I can. But I come up with some new decks featuring explorers since the new expansion. I haven't tested them on the ladder. I've done a lot of testing or a lot of playing on what's it called? Casual mode, which I shouldn't do because I'm only rank 11, right? But well, who cares? Let's see if we can get rank 10 before the night's over. We have 10 neutrals, 15. The green's fine neutral though. It's gonna be kind of hard to place 10 neutrals. Maybe we'll keep it. Well, we could reroll it. Let's reroll it. All right, that's better because we technically have some decks. So let me show. We're most likely going to play the Explorer Beast deck I came up with. You see it there. Have the Explorers, 2 Crystal Flowers, the King, Ruden's Guidance, Elderwood Embrace, Wood Elementals for Ramp, and plus taunts. Ruden herself, I don't know if that's a little too greedy. The Force, Virgin Force. I also have Flame Silk Fairies, since the nerf for the Ground Shaker. I'm hoping that it gets some value, plus its range. It could sit back and do some good orb damage. I've always wanted to play fairy decks. As a matter of fact, if you look at the other two we'll go over in a second, we'll see that. Flame Burst, Ground Shakers, Garridan, and then Crackthorn. I think maybe 3 is a little bit much. We might change this around a bit. We'll see. And then this is a deck I also came up with since the patch. I hope it does well. It did pretty decent on the casual, but I should have been testing on the ladder instead of casual. And this one, I don't know. It probably needs some refinement. I put the Windstorm Colossuses in there for another bit of endgame. The Swordfishers are pretty awesome, especially if you could get them buffed. These, the fairies, if they get buffed either by the events or stuff like that, they're just GGs. They're really tough for a lot of red to remove. I have air elementals and wood elementals, as you can see, for ramp. I have 3 choking stands. I might want to get rid of one of those. Only 2 nightmares, and then I have the sky prodigy for a little bit more value in finisher type stuff. Then I came up with a red-green bargain deck. I hope this does well. I don't know how well it is. The Devouring Plant upgrade or buff is really good, so I think it'll do well against aggro. I might do 3, depends how much aggressive is on the meta. The King, Forces, so you have a lot of top end, so if you could get good RNG with the discounts, it'll be really nice. I don't know about the Ground Shaker. We might want to remove them, and then Ogre Battler, I just having that there too because I think it's just for the Frogify nerf, and blue doesn't seem too popular. Might be a lot of good stuff. But we'll see. But let's go ahead, since we have to play a lot of green decks. We have events, so let's take care of green first. Well, let's just queue up, see how it goes. I have no idea how this deck's going to perform. So I've been, this whole last couple days, streaming a lot of Armello, so it's really, really good game. I'll probably stream it on this channel too. I think it'd be a lot of fun, but I like to kind of keep this for fairy and card games, but no, variety is good. Plus I have some new RPGs and some other board games I'm gonna start playing, and my friend invited me to play a game with him, and it looks really, really cool. Too many games, not enough time. So we'll see how this deck does. It might be a little bit too greedy. Ruin might be a little bit too greedy for it. Might be we might need to change her out for something else, but it has a lot of aggression. We might have to get rid of it for her for another crystal flower. We'll see. queue's pretty average, and then 2.5 weeks to the new expansion. Can't wait. So these are the ones I just went over are 3 new decks that I've come up with, so we'll see how it goes. I'm starting to build my own decks. I have my bargain deck before, and it did really, really well for me, and the rest are some other people's decks. Matter of fact, we'll probably be playing that blue control chaos deck soon. But I hear blue's really bad on the ladder right now. The queue's pretty bad. Okay. For Mulligan, you definitely want to get... We don't want the crack zone. We don't want guidance. Kind of tempted to keep Flame Burst. But we really want Explorers in early game. Like, there we go. Oh, that used to be a perfect play too. Not anymore. But we'll take the ramp. We'll see. This deck might get just wrecked on all levels. But we're going to try it. See how it goes. We're definitely going to do this. Since he's going there, we're going to go the opposite end. I don't know if that's necessarily the best, but that's what we're doing. What elementals also? Ooh, blue. Might be mono blue. Who knows? We got 2 forests, so we're mostly... we got to do now... We're going to probably do red here. We'll move him over to collect Faeria. One more, we're going to be able to do that. Man, I can't believe the Grand Shaker, the 3 mountains. Yeah, we got to get rid of him because he's... Ooh, Divine Guardian. Okay, so this is definitely a control deck. Okay, so we'll see how we do. Ooh, he's actually really good. We're going to obviously collect. We're going to do that. We don't have enough. I really want to get rid of that and prevent my opponent from collecting. I think that's far more important than putting down a big threat. And we could put him down, or we could put him up here near Orb. We'll see. We have a lot of options. He blocks. Ooh, I'm going to take the spot up here, red. Or actually, maybe green. Oh, he takes it. All right, so he blocks me, and that's fine. We're going to... God, this is going to be so tough. I'm so far behind right now. We're going to do... We're actually going to do... Let's block him right there. Let's put this here. It's out of range. I know he's going to move. We're going to move this back. He's probably going to bring it down here so we could get buffed. We're going to have to deal with that eventually. One more red and we could do Crackthorn. I don't know how we're going to do against a control deck. I really don't, so... Interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to do... This is not a big threat, but we're going to do this. So I don't mind this. Ooh, this is a 6/6. Should have really thought of that, actually. And then we'll drop down a Crackthorn or a Grand Shaker next turn. Actually, I didn't think of that. Too hasty. Well, I was kind of could have put it up here. I actually couldn't think of it. Now I'm going to have this 6/6 to deal with, but I'll put something down there. Yeah, that was a misplay. We're going to wait because I want to do a red down here so I could do orb damage. That 6/6 is going to be an issue, and we're going to have to probably bring him down actually. We'll do a ground shaker over here because we're going to have an issue in about 2 turns with this thing. So we're off to a bad start. I don't know why I put it up there. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's for the turn that's coming up. Oh, man. Nah, we're not going to attack into it. Let him do it. Actually, we could have, I guess. We'll put the ground shaker down there. We're not gonna have enough Faeria, are we? We're gonna take a ton of damage right now. Actually, that was bad placement for this. I should have thought of that before. Actually, that's pretty good. We're gonna do this. We're going to do. Oh man. We're going to put this down there to defend in a minute. We haven't had a chance to play this, actually, so... Oh, that was a misplay. I wanted to go up above. I mean, does it really... Hold on, let's do... We're going to do this. Oh, no. None of where we're going to put it's good, actually. So we're going to actually take... Here, I'll do that. Alright, so we're doing okay. He has 4 Faeria. He could Frogify the 11/11, but even then, he has to deal with the ground shaker. Plus, we have stuff in hand, so let's see if we get our first win. Now, those crystal flowers are pretty clutch. I think 2's enough, but we might need to refine it. I think Ruin's just really greedy in this deck. I think she better fits in mono. Ooh, rank 10. Perfect. I achieved it. Now I get a better reward. I'm going to really try to push for God rank soon. Oh, I didn't know what my opponent was. Alright, so real good. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to get feedback from people, hopefully. See if Rune Guidance might be a little bit greedy. Maybe we could get rid of that. But we have to support the synergy for the Fairy. We weren't able to play it, but that's fine. I had a lot of misplays there. I apologize for that. Sometimes I actually have a real bad habit of deciding a play and then changing my idea of play right in the middle of it rather than going through with it or taking my time and thinking through. This will be a late stream, probably. We'll probably just play this one tonight. A shorter stream. Probably a couple games, depends how the queue is. I kind of like this one, so we'll see. And then we'll see about the other 2. We're definitely going to play all 3, and then we'll cycle through. I usually stop around rank 10. I don't really like grinding too much because don't want to really get like a point where I did with my other card games, like Hearthstone, where I just played it so much that I got salty and upset and it wasn't no fun. So we'll see. All right, so for this, I really want to keep this hand. This is really good for removal. Plus, we have the Faeria in stock, but I don't know. We really want to get. It's so good for removal. We'll get rid of it. Well, we do have a heavy green hand though, so we might want to do this to get ramp, and we could do this as well. Kind of like going red first though, because to get this out, especially depends on what my opponent does. But then getting this ramp is just so awesome. Okay, if he's red, oh no, he's not red. If he's, I was going to see if he's aggressive, we would definitely put the. All right, so we have a choice. Let's do this. We're going to do that next turn as well. And then we could do this. That way we could get the green here, then do more red up here. Actually, we're going to do red, and then we'll... actually, that was a misplay. I don't really want red here. I want red up here. That's fine. We'll do red up here for other stuff. Okay, that's good. My opponent's far from me. Ooh, you see... I don't know if we need red right now, guys. Let's do this. Green's good because it gets me land ramp. Should we go between the wells? No, we're not going to be greedy because we're going to save that for that. He probably figures I'm cracked, which in a way I am. Kinda. Not really, but kinda, yeah. Yeah, I think, come to think of it, I think Ruin, we'll get rid of her. I think we'll put another flower or maybe something. Maybe some wraths, because look at this crap. Alright, we're going to do this because we definitely want that. We might actually put this up here so we get some flexibility. This down here, though, we'll do it. We'll buff it up. We'll move this up, and we'll go. He's red, so he's going to have a hard time removing all this junk. And then we could actually put a green up here to get a big threat down. And if it's ranged, next turn we could bump this off. That's going to be interesting. You know, he could invest a lot to kill it if he wants to. Oh, that's pretty bad. We could actually buff it up a little bit more. If it gets buffed right now, it'll be awesome. We might want to... We might actually put green down here. Ooh, we don't get any kind of... we're going to do this. If we buff it, it's not enough. We'll move it away and we'll go up here. You could gift a steal of that though, so that could be an issue. I don't think we're going to win this. I think red's going to be very tough, and then we got rid of our... if this survives, we'll do some stuff. I don't anticipate... So he looks like he's a Crackthorn list as well. Because we just need one more... Is he going to... Oh, he's doing that for card draw. We're probably going to have to suicide our dude in there. Unfortunately, if we get this buffed, it'll be perfect with range, but we're pretty sitting in a bad position right now. We had such a great start, too. What is up with people playing this garbage? Oh, it's so awesome. And then let's... Man, where do I have this? We're going to go here. And then we're going to chill. If we had Faeria, we'd put that down. But I'll take 5 damage. Oh my god, we're going to lose this. And we'll put him down and buff him up so we could get... But this is going to be a big issue. But at least it's only a 3 attack minion. You could say it would have been better not to be greedy, but let's hope we get ranged right now. Or a flower would be perfect. We might have to put another crystal flower, because if this is what the meta's like, it's going to be very tough to... We really need oh, there we go. Hold on, we could... I know this is a bit much, but it gets rid of a huge threat. And we'll be able to deal with this with no problem. We're going to put this up here as well. Actually, we're going to chill. We'll chill. We have a nice defensive thing here. We could do this as well. So we have a lot of options. I mean, I'll take 2 damage, but I think we need Wraths in this deck. Wraths would be good. I think Ruin for a Wrath. Maybe get rid of... We'll see. We have a lot of tools. Maybe the Grand Shakers, we don't need those. I don't think they're really necessary. And this is just going to be so GG. We could go over here, get up into there. This is going to come down. But he does 5 damage, but we're going to be able to kill it. We're just going to take too much damage, though, guys. We need to put something down here to protect ourselves. So no matter what, it's a great game so far. Yeah, we probably need some healing too. We're going to refine this a little bit. These looks like a lot of aggressive decks right now. We need one more. So we're going to do this. This is so risky right here. So what we're going to do is... That way it protects our orb. And we're going to probably lose this next turn, but that's fine. We could actually go up here, but we're going to go in the center and just start picking away at his orb. Great game. Even if I lose it, this is a really, really good game. Alright, so... Oh, he trades, so that's kind of interesting. Anything he puts down here is just going to get bombarded. Well, yeah, but that's going to be kind of... We're going to have to put something down here to block. Let's go in the middle. Ooh, that is so awesome. Well, we're going to put this up here. Hold on, do we have any other play right now? No, we're going to definitely do this. Can't attack that, so we're going to move it up here. Let's block his red. He comes out, but the 11's not going to be able to contest this. We'll put it out here in the middle, and we'll just go. We'll go to 10, and we're representing lethal in a second. Plus, we'll put this down. Wow, I can't believe I retook this game. He's Faeria starved. Good times. I love these ranged creatures because I've lost so many games against ranged creatures where I couldn't get the answer to. If they're ooh, see, unfortunately, he can't. He could come down here when I'll just have to leave this. I mean, he's probably did that on purpose, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put this down here to protect our orb. That might be risky because if he has a horse master, he'll come down here. He still doesn't have lethal though, but he probably could deal with the dude, but that's fine. He might go into there and attack, but if he can't deal with this, it might be GG. We'll see. I need my where's my flame burst? I should have kept it. I would have used it by now anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So what are those options? 11 here, he only has to do a wrath to get rid of it or a thing. But we'll see. Let's see if he misplays. I doubt it. And if that goes, that's going to be pretty much my win condition, because there's no way I'm going to really come back from that. All right, that's not too bad. And he has to have a way to deal with that. Yeah, I was with that. And what we'll do is we'll put something up here. It's not going to be much, though, but it could potentially still be something. We have that, so we're going to have to probably... This is coming down. We're probably going to have to keep him... That doesn't do much right now. Then if we could do a crackthorn up here, we'd be pretty clutch. He's far from orb, even if he does anything down there. We have lethal in hand. Not anymore. He probably got lethal now. Or he's looking for it. We could +1 and put the Verg and the Forcer, though. We're going to have to probably do that, because Wrath doesn't help any here. This Wood Elemental is just clicking away. Now, obviously, he could bring this down and kill this, but it's over. Alright, cool. It was a good battle. I lost it because I didn't have some early game removal. But that's fine. I still had him on the ropes, though. But if I wouldn't have been able to... That one dude won him the game. Okay, you know, I think we really need to get rid of Runen. I think another Crystal Flower might be a little bit too greedy. What about... we need bird. We need a little bit more removal. I think Ruin... We'll get rid of Ruin, and we'll get... you know, Grand Shakers I don't think would have been much in this matchup. I do like the fairies. I do like the force. I think Ruin we need to get... Let's just... I don't know, let's play another game, but let's do that. Let's do a little bit. Cypher's Wrath is just so good. Alright. So let's do... He might be a bit too greedy, though. I don't know. I like him, but I don't know if he fits in this deck. Yeah, let's get rid of him as much as I like it. I made one Crackthorn. 3 might be too much. Too greedy. Well, for now, let's do... I think we need 3 of them. That would have been so clutch last game. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I just didn't get my my Flame Burst. Flame Burst would have won me the game last if I'd have gotten it sooner. Crystal Flowers are good. Those are good. Good. They're just too good. Plus, they get extra damage. Think about if I would have been able to potentially use that, and it would have taken 4 extra damage that last game. And then what about... I don't know. Grand Shaker... I love the card, but... I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Grand Shaker's just so good. What about a Garradin? Garradin's really good because I don't have really area effect. Explorers didn't do too much in that game. Maybe we could drop one of those for another Ground Shaker. Or maybe get rid of a Crackthorn for a Ground Shaker. Let's do... I think maybe that's a good idea. Get rid of one Crackthorn for a Ground Shaker. Because I think 3 is a little bit too greedy. Because this isn't a full-fledged Crackthorn deck. So let's do that. I hate changing the deck with just one loss, but I do think this is just going to be too good. Plus, it adds a little bit more burn potential, which would have made a huge difference last match. I think the Ground Shaker's a little bit too good because you do not have... We'll see. Let's keep playing. And maybe having the third will be better, but we'll see. I just want to make sure it... no matter what, that game was very, very good. I'm pretty sure I did some misplays as well. But, we'll see. I think we can't lose rank 10, so we could play a bunch of decks. Play a little bit longer. That's 2 games. We'll probably do a couple more, and then we'll call it a night. And tomorrow I want to stream more, but I'm probably going to stream some other games too. Too much good stuff out there right now. And in 2.5 weeks, we have Fall Everlife. Can't wait for that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think 3 Crystal Flowers is just so much. Oh, we'll see. Cypher's Wrath, okay, but we want, alright, that's not too bad. We'll go green. We can also have this as an option as well. 2/4 will give us... I really like red in the center, though. That's the problem for the fairy. We could do down here, right? And go up this way. Well, let's do that just in case my opponents rush. And that way we have the option of putting red down there. We'll put another green and then we'll start collecting. So, I don't know. This deck could be utter garbage, but it seems good. It was competitive in both games. 1-1. Ooh, man, if I would have... No, I would have kept Cypher's Wrath. So, we look like we're getting a bunch of weird decks. So, we get that. We're not going to put him down. We could actually wait. Save some Faeria, right? This isn't really a threat, and we could get him closer up to Orb. Yeah, let's just do that. I kind of want to get my aggressive up here, and then this needs to die as soon as possible before it gets too much value, but it's way up there, but it is collecting Faeria. Kind of thinking that maybe if I have like Cypher's Wrath and Flame Burst in hand, I'm just going to keep it, because there's too many opportunities where I could have gotten a lot of value out of it. Alright, so he's a mono green, so this is going to be very, very tough. You know what we could do is go up here, because he's going to block the red, so I'm never going to get these lands up here, right? And we really need to get... we could also go this way, but no, we really need to get... I'm going to wait. Let's wait. There's no reason to play the Force right now. We'll see. I was thinking about double neutral up there, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. He's gonna block me there. So we could do the red here. Oh wow, this is gonna be pretty bad, but we have that. I don't know what kind of deck this is, but no matter what, it's not good for me. We could do red, but I think what we're gonna do is green, because we're gonna do this. Ah man, putting it down here is gonna be so bad though. Hold on, we're going to do that. We could actually put this down here to defend, but that's going to be so many turns from now. Let's go ahead and end turn. Yeah, that's bad sloppy plays. I should have thought of that better. This thing's just going to get so much value. There's nothing I can do about it. Probably going to concede, because I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with that 6-10. We'll do a red up here, and then we'll move this up here, and it'll get buffed, and then we'll be able to contest that, and then we'll be able to get a the Force down there. So much for that. We could do Grand Shaker, but that's too far away, right? But we do this. Kind of want to block, actually. Actually, hold on. I don't know. Maybe I should play a little bit more defensively. Because in 4 turns I have a huge minion to deal with. Maybe we will do this up here and we'll go out to the middle. Yeah, what are the chances of him being able to deal with it? And we could do this too just to keep it from dying. We're not going to win this, but at least it's a learning experience. I have no idea what kind of deck this is. Either it's some kind of mono green meme deck, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's a Tree of Life. He has 5, so he's got so many nasty. Yeah, that's kind of gonna be GG. We're gonna have to put this down here. Now we can't move. We could actually do this. We're not going to win this, guys. Let's... We have no choice. We have an 8-3, though, that'll go up here and start pinging at his face. We could put the force up here to start pressuring. Maybe we have a chance of winning. We just have to go all out. We have this taunt here to protect ourselves for a little turn or two. He's mono green, so he's not going to be able to do 3 damage to it, but he could put a lot of garbage in. I need to get it out in the water. That was a good play by him last turn, that turn with the God Killer. Ooh. There's no point in doing that. That's why I wanted to put the mountain here so I could have access to his orb. This guy has answers to everything. Yeah, there's no way I can win this. And green's is a counter to There's no way we can win this, guys. He has a 6-10. There's no answer. I do have another flower, so there is that, but yeah, there's no way I could win it. You dealt with one of my fairies, and the fairies can't carry me all the time. If we don't get a flower, we're done. And then look at that, he's going to get a buff. What a meme deck. And he's rank 17, so he's probably a new player too. So we're 1-2 with the deck, so not too good, not looking good at all. The only other thing we could do is flower. Oh, that's not enough. We could do this to protect ourselves, but yeah, it's GG. Whoops. No way you can win. We had it okay for a while, but we kind of fell behind. So 1-2, so let's keep going. Maybe the Cypher's Rafts and all that changes were not good, because the one win I had was pretty decent. We'll keep going. We'll probably switch the other ones in a second. This deck's probably not really that optimized anyways, so... Maybe the elementals are good. Or I'm not playing the good enough. Oh, well, this hand's actually pretty damn good, actually. Probably won't keep that, but we'll definitely keep those. Won't be able to use that anytime soon. In case my opponent is rush, and I want to leave this option for a red to go face. Oh, he's rush, all right. So we're not going to get any kind of good stuff. Well, we have heal. We're going to do... Actually, we're going to do... Let's get red going. We're going to chill. We might want to buff it up, but we'll chill. Next turn, having the force down buffed is going to be just pretty tough for combat to deal with. We could buff this up, but we'll see. Alright, so we're actually in a good position. We're going to do this to block him in. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to put down the Big Daddy. And then we'll see if he can deal with this. We got healing in hand. Maybe we could win this. We're not going to get able ever to be able to get value out of the fairies themselves, but we'll see. Maybe we could put one up towards his orb. We're going to put red in the middle. Oh, okay. Well, we're 2-2, so maybe this deck's okay. It's really too early to tell. We need to put a lot more gameplay into it. Alright, so we're 2 wins, 2 losses. Not bad for the night. I kind of like this change. I'm going to compare it to the original list. The fairies are actually pretty good. The only thing is I need to put them in areas to protect. They're meant to be next to my orb, just firing away in a position where they could remove threats. I think I was not playing optimal at all. And there's learning. I might grind a lot of ranks with this or games with this, see how it goes. And we're definitely going to be doing this because I don't play yellow very often. I really like this idea. I don't know if it's optimized enough, but we'll see. Then this is my bargain for red, green. Shoot, we might want to play that right now. Just for the hell of it. No, it's 11:30. I need to get ready for work tomorrow. Just keep it a short and sweet stream. We'll keep playing this, and we'll play the other ones tomorrow as well. I really appreciate you guys watching. I saw a few lurkers, but no chit-chatting. That's okay. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.